Hello everyone, this is Dr. Amrita Sahu, Professor, Department of Commerce, the Bhopal School of Social Sciences. Today we are going to deal with the topic labor cost accounting. Out of the three important elements, that is material, labor and expenses, labor is playing a major role in the production and manufacturing process. So today what we are dealing with that, introduction to the labor, classification of labor, labor cost control procedure, system of labor control and labor turnover. So what is labor? Human efforts used for conversion of material into finished product or doing various jobs in the business is known as labor. The payment made towards the labor is called labor cost. Labor cost is the significant element of the cost of production. Labor can be classified into two, that is direct labor and indirect labor. So what is direct labor? Direct labor is the labor which is directly engaged in the production of goods and services. We can take the example. For example, worker working on the machine, shoemaker making the shoe. These are the example of the direct labor. On the other hand, when we are talking about the indirect labor is the labor which is not directly involved in the production or manufacturing of the product. So we can take the example of the watchman, foreman, gardener, cleaner, etc. These are the people, those who are working in the organization but they are not directly involved in the production process. Next topic we are having control over labor cost. This is very important for controlling the cost of the production. So labor cost control aims at control of labor cost per unit of production. Control of labor cost is an important objective of management. For labor cost control, the following factors kept into mind. First of all, appointment and selection of the labor. This is a very important point to be noted, because right man for the right job is the main objective, because when you are having the right man for the right job, you are having the skilled personnel. Then next is the labor record, which is also to be maintained while doing the labor cost accounting. Control over production method, control over arrival and departure time of the employee, so that we should avoid the wastage of the labor. Then labor cost analysis and determination of payment of wages. Labor cost control procedure. We can classify the labor cost control procedure into three important factors, that is managerial procedure, operational procedure and organizational procedure. Under the managerial procedure, production planning is to be done, setting up of the standard is to be done, use of labor budget is done, effectiveness of wage policy and labor performance report is to be maintained by the management. Under the operational procedure, determination of labor requirement, how much labors are required for the production of particular product, scientific selection of the workers, that is right man or skilled person for the job, proper placement of the workers, wage payment as per their skill, as per their efficiency. Training of the worker is an important factor which is to be done by the operational procedure. Control and time motion study of the workers. Under the organizational procedure, personnel department, that is the important department for the selection recruitment of the workers. Engineering and work study department, timekeeping department, payroll department and cost accounting department. These are the functions of the organizational procedure. Why labor control? As labor holds a major part of total cost of a production, labor cost may be unnecessarily be increased due to the wastage of the time by labor, poor supervision, inefficiency of labor, unfavorable atmosphere in the factory, high labor turnover and idle time. These are the factors which are responsible for the increasing the cost of the workers or labor, and due to that control is to be done. That is why Control over labor cost become necessary, which is possible only with the cooperation of every member of supervisory force. Task of labor cost control can be done successfully by the coordinated efforts of the various departments. Now, various department when we are talking about, these are the personnel department. Personnel department function is the recruitment selection of the workers, right men for the right job. Engineering department, this department maintains control over the production method and working condition of each job, department or process. Then next one is the timekeeping department, which keeps the record of the arrival and departure of the workers. That is, timekeeping is done and time booking is done. Payroll department. Payroll department is responsible for making payment of wages or salary of each employee. It maintains all functions related to the wages and salary of the employees. Cost accounting department. The cost accounting department is responsible for collection and classification of labor cost with the time card, job card, labor cost, various jobs, work order, etc. Now, methods used for timekeeping. If we can classify the timekeeping into two, that is a manual record and mechanical record. Earlier, it was happened that the workers' record is to be maintained by the maintaining the attendance register and token or disk which is being provided to the workers. Nowadays, we are having the mechanical method of recording the keeping the record of the workers, that is dial time recorder, card time recorder, signature. Nowadays, biometrics are also available. In this segment, we have discussed about the what is labor, what are the types of labor, what are the labor control techniques, and in the next segment, we will deal with the labor turnover, its practical approach and other things related to the labor. Thank you.